Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is going to be quite a big update video here, just showing you the things I've been working on. I haven't had much time or motivation, as I mentioned in the previous video, but you know, to do update videos and such. So I've just been working on things, bits and pieces here and there, and putting them on the shelf. But anyway, first one is, obviously you can see the Grandpa Munsters Dragula. This is it's a fun little kit. I mean, it's an old AMT kit. You know, it's not the best, but you know, it's not the worst either. It's like I said, it's a fun little kit. There were some slight inconsistencies that I had to fix, but probably easier if I just lift it up and show you around. You know, put little stretch sprue in there for some globes, bulbs, whatever. Added the straps to the moon tank there. I mean, there's all different reference pictures. Like, some of them show the parachute, some of them don't. I mean, in reality, the parachute's not going to work where it is at the moment. You know, with the rear light bar, I guess you call it. But I still wanted to put it on there. Now, the cool thing about this newly repopped kit is they give you a set of decals which has the original decals and sort of better ones, which sort of match more accurately. There's the interior. And we've got the engine, which you can't really see, but yeah, you can't really see anything. Like, for example, the tombstone there. See, it's got like that marble effect. The original didn't have that. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, that's just it was a simple kit. Kind of I don't remember how long it took. It wasn't that long. Probably a week total, a few hours here and there. But yeah, other things I've been working on is the new Bandai range, which some people like, some people don't. I don't know why you wouldn't like it, but that's just, everybody's got their own opinion. The Stormtrooper, I mean, this thing's just freaking awesome. Like, these are basically snap kits for those that don't know about Bandai and stuff. They're like, I know they're one of the best freaking companies out there in terms of the way they mold stuff and the way they manage to put so much different colours and things on the sprues and all that good stuff. But anyway, so far this is probably the better one. Like, there's a built basically out of the box. I didn't do any painting on it. Well, not yet, but I will do some detail painting. But you know, this is the sprue itself. Whoop, and you can see how, you know, it's nice and shiny. And you know, you've got on the same sprue, you've got you know, gloss parts and matte parts, black and white parts. You know, so it's not just like your standard sort of snap kit, just you know, rubbish. They do a good job. But anyway, like I said, all I've pretty much done was clipped it off the sprue, cleaned up the nub mark, put it together. And that's all I wanted to do with these kits. Like, I just wanted to have some fun, something to do like while you're watching TV or whatever. And the only thing I'm going to do to these now is weather it up. I might get a couple of them, you know, do some different things. And they're posable, so, and they give you all different guns and stuff. There's one gun that's in the holster here. You can put the holster on the other side if you want, to give you parts that change things around. Yeah, it's endless what you can do. And yeah, being posable like an action figure, obviously you're going to get this sort of joints and stuff, but on the Stormtrooper, it's not that bad. Like, it's because they've got armor on them and things, it just doesn't, it's not a big deal. Vader, on the other hand, while it's still cool, I mean, obviously you can see you know, the seams along his pants, you know, the joins in his elbows and his wrist and all that sort of stuff. But like I said, it's just for fun. Vader I have detail painted, the chest plate there and all the other lights and dials and everything like that. His helmet comes off. I've painted all those little intricate details there. I've painted his skin like it's seen in the movie. Sort of. Looks more pasty white in the movie, but from a screenshot that I got, it looked like that. But I'm kind of thinking, why would there be skin there? But anyway, so I painted it like that. And actually, as a side note, this video is going to be way too long, but you see these few lights here. Like there's a blue, a red, and a red switch there. Well, let me just show you something really quick, if I can. Move this back. I wasn't planning on doing this, so bear with me. Just got some a reference book here. Well, check out the lights on that. It's completely different. And then you look at this little insert over here, and the lights are different again. So I didn't know which one to go with. I think maybe, I mean, I'm a fairly big Star Wars fan, but I'm not sure. I'm guessing they would have changed it from one movie to the next for whatever reason. I think that's right, but I'm not sure. Even in the book, I don't know why they would have side by side, and it's completely different. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool book. I don't know if anyone's seen this. It's Star Wars, the Visual Dictionary. I got the whole set of these for all the movies and stuff, and they go through a lot of the equipment and everything. If you have a look there, you can see his skin, which, like I said, I wouldn't think there would be skin there after he got pretty badly burnt. Oop, I'm gonna knock him over. Anyway, my aim with this is obviously just to have fun with it. I wasn't going to worry too much about it, and the fact that he's got two lightsabers, one on his side here and one in his hand, never mind that. Yeah, the cape is probably the worst part of this particular kit. It's very crap, and it's actually longer than his feet, so it doesn't. He actually stands on his cape, which is weird. So yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to make like a little base for it, little diorama as such, because you can see his pose there. Well, his legs aren't really standing right, looks like a robot. Well, kind of is. But anyway, it looks weird. He's doing that, you know, join me and forever we can take over the galaxy and all that business. So I want to build like the little railing and the three pipes that he cuts off. You know, I reckon that'll be a nice cool little base for it. Not really a diorama, but just like, you know, sort of a half set sort of thing. Anyways, that's those. So I've just been having fun with those. Nothing too stressful. Just for something to do, basically. The other thing on my bench, I'll just have to move the camera again. Sorry, this is going to be a long video, guys. I've been working on this guy, the Shelby Cobra 427 SC. Although I didn't really look at the kit when I bought it, I don't know why they're calling it the SC. I mean, I'm not, you know, an expert on the matter or anything, but I thought the SC had a hood scoop. This one doesn't. I thought the SC had the roll cage. This one doesn't. So, like I said, I could be wrong. I'm not an expert. But anyway, nevertheless, I just wanted to build something. Another one, fairly quick. This is what I have so far. I haven't put the decals on it as yet. I've got a whole bunch of parts here that need to be painted. The interior is starting to get painted. I need some better lighting here. and the firewall there. Just got to, obviously, I've flocked the floor, even though it probably, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't have flocking because it was probably just metal in there. Like I said, I don't really know. Anyways, we went with the blue body, which is a fairly close match. I've got a little bit of orange peel in the paint, but yeah, I'm not really feeling this build, so I'm not really that fussed about it. I'm just doing it just for the sake of getting back into things. I did wire the engine. That's pretty much all I've done. Everything else is box stock. The wheels are kind of screwed up. I left them chrome where they're not supposed to be chrome. It's actually got a matte finish to it, so I've already glued everything together, so I don't think I'm going to pull it apart. I might just give it a wash. Sort of dull it down a bit. Let's see, with black panel line accent colour in the door jambs and stuff, all the lines there. And yeah, pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. See if I can separate this body. Here we go. Alright, there's the engine. I've done a slight bit of weathering on it, just a bit of wear and tear. I might put some, like a spilt oil thing on it. The radiator on this thing's actually not bad. Well, yeah, radiator. It's pretty cool. What else? Well, that's pretty much it. Inside's black, outside's blue. Still need to do the stripes and the interior. All the little chrome pieces everywhere, and this one will be in the books. So I'll do it. You know, in my next update, hopefully it'll be finished. Okay. So that's that. I've been working on that. Obviously, I've been working on the Thunderbolt, which you would have seen in the previous video. There's nothing been done to that since that video was done probably 12 minutes ago. But anyway, so there's that I'm working on. And I've also started with this War of the Worlds. I'll show you the box first. The War of the Worlds from Pegasus. Get in the frame. Get in the frame. Anyway, which is actually a really nice kit. It's yeah, it is. It's my first Pegasus kit. And I'm really you know, happy the way it's gone together, and the way you know, the quality of the material, and just the way that they, you know, the way they put everything together. I mean, literally, this was put together. This alien thing was, I don't know, probably a couple of hours work to get to this stage. And that was, you get a bag of parts, which half of it's vinyl, solid vinyl, and half of it is styrene. And basically, it fit like a glove. All it needed was some mold line cleanup on each part, which was basically nothing. You could pretty much get it with your knife or blade, and just scrape it off. A little bit of a light sanding, and it's done. The part fitment was just perfect. Like, very minimal seam line, and literally all I'd done was run a bit of Mr. Dissolve putty in it, gave it a light sand, and it was done. Sorry, didn't give it a light sand. I put a bit of putty in it and gave it a wipe with a cotton swab and some thinner, and it just smoothed out the joint. And then I just gave it a light sand where, you know, around it, and yeah, that was it. And we got to this stage. All we've done was just prime it. So that's just it's ready for its colour now, which I haven't really decided what I'm doing. There's a few different reference pics. Some of them show them green, some of them show sort of greyish or light tan sort of colour. So I think I might just go my own way and do whatever I think looks good. So that's why I haven't touched that, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. But the base itself is complete, which is a really cool base. And you've got some wood texture and these vine things and some broken, what do you call it? Broken vase maybe, or something like that. And there's a teddy bear there, which is a bit of fun to paint up. And a mug and some, well, I just made it look like spilt coffee. Well, it's supposed to look like spilt coffee. But yeah. And, you know, pretty much all I've done with that was, with the timber, was dry brush and some washes. Like I've done many times before. Start with dark colours, work your way up to the light colours, give it a dark wash, and you know, it hits in all the areas, and then just to get a bit of random pattern, if you can see it, you know, sort of just airbrush some browns around it, lighter here, darker there, just to get sort of patchiness. Sorry, that's done before I do the final wash, just so it, you know, becomes cohesive with the wash. Hope that makes sense. I don't know, I'm tired. And yeah, everything else is pretty straightforward. Just brush painted all the lettering, brush painted these things, you know, brush painted that, brush painted these with sort of a dark colour red and then a light colour red on top, give it a bit of dimension. You know, the mug's pretty straightforward, simple sort of ceramic colour, I guess. You know, a bit of pastel work on it, make it look a bit dirty. The teddy bear, same sort of thing, go with browns and sort of lighter browns, try to make it different to the floor just so it stands out. And that's it, that's where we are today. So yes, I got a busy weekend. Hopefully we have a long weekend, so I'm hoping that this Shelby I can get completed. Get some work done on the alien, on his skin texture, kind of decide something. And the Thunderbolt, we'll see. I'm not really in the mood for doing that at the moment, but we'll see what happens with that. Might try get some the decal work completed. One other thing I wanted to share is I bought this Iwata Custom TH, which has the fan spray. Beautiful airbrush. A little bit pricey than what I normally do pay for an airbrush, but you know, for when you're painting cars, for example, and because I use the automotive paint and automotive clear, you know, that gives you a lot nicer finish. And the fan spray pattern just so much better for laying down paint on larger surfaces. It's like you can't even explain how much better, how much smoother it is. This also does come with the round tip, so you can change that out, and you can actually get down to a very fine line as well. So this, I mean, you could say this is like an all-round airbrush. It does have a 0.5 tip or needle, which probably a little bit too big for some of the fine detail work. You can get a fine line out of it. It just depends on your consistency of the paint and type of paint. But yeah, I think for most of the smaller intricate details, I still like my Vader, which is this one here, the Vader 180. Awesome airbrush and relatively inexpensive. Sure, it doesn't have, you know, it's not an Iwata, it doesn't have all the good quality sort of thing, which, you know, to be honest with you, it isn't that much of a difference, and this goes down to a very, very fine line. There's a 0.25 needle, I think, is in it at the moment. I've also got the 0.35. Anyway, after all that crap, on this particular one, you can buy a grip for it, which was like $50. So I didn't see the purpose in buying that, which is basically like this. This is another one that I have. This grip on this will fit that. The problem is that the extension doesn't fit it. So it's kind of weird using a trigger airbrush, you know, like a normal airbrush, but with this moisture trap, sorry, it actually acts like a grip, so it works fine. I don't need to buy the grip. But yeah, I mean, like I said, $50 is a bit much for something like that, which it looks exactly like this. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Sorry, this is probably my biggest update ever. It's just that I haven't had time to do any other videos and stuff, so I just wanted to get it done all in one. And this might be the way things are going from now on. Instead of me doing individual updates on projects, I may just like save it for the weekend and just do one big update, which a few people are doing now. You know, I kind of liked having separate videos so people can look through it, and they just want to follow that build, they can just go to those builds. But yeah, anyways, that's it. I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys all have a good weekend and enjoy your Easter, and if you celebrate that, and I'll catch you guys later.